Hey Kentucky, this is Matt Jones tonight. What should John Calipari do after losing the #1 recruit? Plus, we look ahead to Saturday's game between the Cats and the Cards, and I go one-on-one with a presidential candidate. That's next here on Hey Kentucky. Welcome, everybody, to Hey Kentucky, presented by Wendy's and Sullivan University. Josh Corman is my co-host tonight. Josh, how are you, sir?
Almost Turkey Day. Almost there. Doing
2
great.
days away. It feels a little early, I'm going to be honest. It's official, however. Kentucky missed out on the #1 player in America. Five-star center James Wiseman picked Memphis in a ceremony today. Calipari probably has never worked harder to recruit a player to Kentucky. He started reaching out to him in 2016. He made 2 trips overseas to watch him play. But once Memphis hired his AAU and high school coach Penny Hardaway, James Wiseman was no longer a lock for UK, and today he picked Memphis. Here was John Calipari's reaction.
There are things that happen, you know, things where all of a sudden something changed for what happened there. It's how recruiting is, and I'll say it again. Me personally, I don't know about my staff. I think I've got a great recruiting staff, but I'm overrated as a recruiter.
One day he's going to drink that Coke. Now, today's news comes along with this development. The #1 recruit in the 2019 class has changed. 5-star guard Anthony Edwards is leaving ER and is reclassified from 2020 and is considering Kentucky along with other schools, including Florida State. That might end up good news in the long run, but for right now, Josh, losing James Wiseman's a tough blow.
Yeah, for a long time, recruiting under Calipari is like a wake me when it's over kind of thing and tell me who the 5-stars are. But with last year Duke getting the 1, 2, and 3 players and then missing out on Wiseman, it's starting to feel like one more of these big losses is a pattern that I don't want to see.
Well, and I think there's going to be another one. I mean, Vernon Carey this week is going to change. He's going to bring it down to 3. He's the #2 ranked player in America. I don't think Kentucky's going to be in his final 3. So it is frustrating to see them not be able to get these guys. I disagree with Cal. I don't think he's overrated as a recruiter. I think his staff has got to bring it, though, because they since they've had changes to the staff, specifically since they lost Orlando Antigua and Slice, it's just not been the same, and it is what it is, but they're going to have to fix it. Now, the UK football team is preparing for the final game of the regular season. We play against the Cards on Saturday. U of L is bringing in a merciful end to a dreadful season. They only have 2 wins. One of them was against Western, they barely beat them. And that, of course, ended the reign of Bobby Petrino. But the Kentucky coach Mark Stoops relishes the emotional moments in this rivalry. It helped carry the Cats to an amazing upset 2 years ago in Louisville. But he must make sure his experienced team does not overlook Louisville this time. Take a listen.
You know, our guys have been around. You know, they've been through this rivalry. And those 16 guys that I mentioned, they've been through it a few times, and so you know they've got to keep that in mind and again play disciplined.
You know, Josh, this is a game that on paper Kentucky should win. Louisville hasn't had a close game all year because they get blown out. Anyway, Kentucky should be worried.
I think only if they overlook them, if they start saying, hey, we're going to start preparing for the bowl game. If they don't look past them, Louisville's terrible. And so you would hope that they could bring it, although they lost to Tennessee when everybody expected them to win. So just avoid a fallout like that.
But Louisville's a lot worse than Tennessee. I mean, Louisville lost 50-3 last week to NC State, and NC State basically spent the second half playing The Sims on their phone. I mean, Kentucky, now with that said, if you're Louisville and your season's been a total disaster and the entire coaching staff is going to be fired and everything's, the one way you could save it is by beating Kentucky.
Yeah, and if you make this a big win and get our fans excited about rolling into the bowl game, you really want to take care of that side of it too. So avoid any kind of a close.
No upset. We got to win, no upset. Now, in other news, a former UK basketball player that was convicted of multiple sexual assaults soon will be a free man. Today, Tom Paine, the first African-American to play at Kentucky for basketball, was granted parole after serving more than 30 years in prison. The 67-year-old had repeatedly said he was remorseful and broken in previous parole hearings and said he was immature and unprepared when he became Kentucky's first black basketball player. However, he was granted parole, Josh, now after 30 years. This is a story that a lot of people at this network have followed for a long time. What did you think when you heard the news?
Yeah, I mean, you look at what Tom Paine's story could have been, breaking the ground that he did at a university where integration was a big deal. And to have it go this way, you know, hopefully he can get his life back on track and still get something out of it and still make his life sort of that story.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have followed this for a long time, and a lot of former Kentucky players. I think Governor Matt Bevin at one point weighed in favor of it. it feels like it was probably time for this to happen. Right. But this has been quite a story, and this is a person who is a part of UK history, and this is an interesting development in his life. Now, switching gears to politics, Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell is apparently not optimistic about addressing prison reform before the end of the year. It comes despite the Senate Majority Leader's recent message to Democrats that he favors bipartisanship. McConnell says there's just not enough time to get the First Step Act to a vote by December 14th. Now, here's a rarity. Donald Trump is for it. Democrats are for it. Rand Paul is for it. And Rand Paul is one person upset that Mitch McConnell will not bring it to a vote, saying that Mitch McConnell should because it represents a bipartisan piece of legislation. Josh, I believe Rand Paul is exactly right. Prison reform is needed. You have Donald Trump, you have liberals, and you have Rand Paul on the same side. Why does Mitch McConnell think his own personal opinion should trump all that?
Yeah, I don't understand. It's even called the First Step Act. Like, it's not a huge sweeping bill that's going to take a lot. It's very manageable. It's got broad support. And you're exactly right. When do we see this kind of support for something on all sides, and yet it still doesn't get done?
Here's the thing that's wrong with the Senate. That Mitch McConnell himself gets to decide what vote goes to pass. Like, when you were in school, you learned someone brings a bill, everyone votes, and it moves on. There's not a part that says everyone brings a bill, then Mitch McConnell gets to decide if everybody gets to vote on it. Mitch McConnell, this country needs something bipartisan.
Right.
Here is something that Nancy Pelosi, Rand Paul, and Donald Trump agree on. Bring it to a vote.
When are we going to get that again?
It's unbelievable. Now, up next on Hey Kentucky, there's a West Virginia man who aspires to occupy the Oval Office, and he's got interesting ideas about being the leader of the free world. Richard Ojeda decided to run for president, announced in Lexington, and we will interview him next.